Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Healing Circle number 25. I'd like to introduce Jason Kirkpatrick, who is our special guest today and visiting us from Big Pine, Key West. And we have an exciting show planned. We're going to talk about the chakras and how the energies have been affecting people and the blue moon that's coming up. We're going to do a guided journey meditation, and we're going to be breaking at 10:28 to call into Blog Talk. So Jason, welcome.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Well, I'm glad you're here, and I forgot to put my phone on silent, so I'm going to quickly do that. Whoops. Well, there it is. So anyway, Jason.
Yes.
Would you like to, what do we want to talk about, okay, is that with the Grand Trine that happened a couple weeks ago, all the planetary alignments that are happening, all the ley lines and energies that are opening up and really affecting people.
And we're going to be talking about how the blue moon is a perfect time for releasing and really setting your boundaries and taking responsibility and ownership for where you are and creating your own experience.
Yes, because it's so easy today for a lot of people, and I'm not saying everybody, to throw blame on the other person.
And I have noticed a lot lately in my personal life and professional life that a lot of people would rather place the blame on other people versus taking ownership. And sometimes when you're in a situation, it's hard to really see that you're causing your own suffering when we look to other people and say, hey, they're causing our suffering, but a lot of it has to do with the energy that we're providing to our experience. And we just happen to be drawing in those people to make us aware of that. If we don't, take responsibility for the energy we're sending out and the people that we're drawing into our lives, those people are really just there to make us aware of those situations.
Yes, and a lot of people don't realize that because a lot of people don't realize that.
Sorry, I'm an eye contact person.
I know, and we're used, yeah, I am too, and we're used to talking to each other. But Jason, this is where we want to look.
Yes, I know.
And we can, it's like we're talking to each other right here because we can both see each other.
I'll just look at your eyes.
So when I'm talking to you, like as I'm talking to everybody, I'm looking at your eyes and I'm looking at everybody else's eyes. Where were we?
So we're talking about the blue moon. So today we're going to do a lot in regards to talking about our chakras, the chakras of Mother Earth, and some other things. A lot of other things. We're kind of just trying to let Source take control and really guide us towards. We have a basis of what we want to talk about, but we kind of want to see what happens when Source kind of takes over and just we speak from our intuition and what comes from that.
Yes, and we love call-ins after 10:30 on Blog Talk at 347-989-8446. You didn't do that. Anyway, what we have been noticing is that there's a lot of people that are struggling right now as a result of these energies. And like Jason just mentioned, it's so easy for people to pass the blame onto somebody else instead of taking ownership. So, and this blue moon is about taking ownership, setting boundaries with yourself and others, and really voicing your needs, but voicing it with respect so that you are honored, but you are also heard.
Right, and a lot of that comes into you being aware of when things happen in your life so that you can voice those opinions. You know, whether or not you're feeling angry or sad, being aware of what you're thinking, what you're feeling, so that as those come up, use them as a guidance system so that you can really take ownership for what you're doing and then start creating and putting in the action steps towards creating what you want to happen versus what happens by default.
Right, and a lot of us have come from family situations where we've had certain programmings, you know, different levels of experiences. some non-abusive, some passive-aggressive, some very abusive. So all different calibers of experiences that humanity has been having. And what I've also witnessed is for the people who are so stuck, who don't want to take ownership and responsibility, those are the ones who have really come from some turmoil, family situations.
Well, and it's one of those things where I like how James Redfield puts it. I don't know if any of you have read the Celestine Prophecy. I just like his wording for it. But he talks about control dramas and how, as children, we are taught to interact with the energy around us. So this theory or this practice is actually being changed now as new science discoveries are being experienced and, what's the word I'm looking for? Found. Discovered, that's the word I'm looking for.
Thank you.
So pretty much they believe that the law of energy is that energy is neither created nor destroyed, it's only transferred. So in that case, anytime you have a conversation with someone like Jean and I here, if I'm always sending her energy and she's sending me energy, we're building this energy between us, versus if we were in an argument, I could be, you know, if I was the aggressor type person, and she was the victim, I could be taking her energy and I'd be building myself all up and feeling all powerful, and the more victim space she gets, the more depleted she would feel. So that energy is now starting to be changed. They're now discovering how energy is created because, you know, the universe is constantly in a state of expansion. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. So in these energies, as we're young, we are taught how to garner energy from each other. So whether or not we are, you know, an aggressive person who always is trying to intimidate people, whether or not we're someone who's in a victim space. Sometimes people are like know-it-alls who just talk all the time. That's kind of where I'm at. And
no, you're not.
Well, I've worked on it, but that's a lot of my childhood is, you know, not necessarily say being the know-it-all, but always needing to feel like I need to prove myself by being knowledgeable about stuff. So I just tend to ramble on sometimes. Gotten a lot better about it, but that's where I was as a kid.
But that was something that you noticed about yourself, a behavior, a pattern that you decided to address, take ownership of.
And it took other people in my life kind of giving me that aha moment. You know, when you have people in your life being like, listen, I don't want to talk to you, you're too negative, or that kind of thing, you start going, oh, I didn't think I was doing that. Or I didn't think people coming to me and being like, Jason, you're kind of a know-it-all. It's like, I didn't realize I was coming across that way. So then you start really paying attention to how it is that you communicate with people and communicate with yourself and with source.
And that's taking ownership.
Right, exactly. So.
So with the meditation that we're going to do, we're going to wait until, we'll see how it goes here. Maybe we'll do it in the beginning part here. But because of all these energies and opportunities with the planets, and people out there actually are doing ceremonies to awaken vortexes and ley lines and crystals, as you know, probably around the world, to promote more awakening for humanity and to help with the great shift. Right. Which we are in this lifetime, and we are so in the mix of it right now. And
there are some of us who are, as an age changes, there are people who are brought into the world, the higher energies, like we're in the Aquarian age now, the beginning part of it. So we're in this process where the last age, the Piscean age, that energy has becoming more crystallized and whatnot, and it's going to start breaking up and falling apart as the Aquarian energy starts ramping up its momentum and keeps going and going and going. That's kind of how the energy of an age works. You know, it kind of gets a kickstart, it spins, and then as it starts slowing down, as the newer energies come in, it starts to slow down and crystallize so that it can break up and fall apart. The law of vibration dictates that any lower vibrational frequency is either going to rise and meet a higher vibration, or it breaks up and falls apart. So that's kind of what we're going through right now, except for in regards to ages, that can sometimes take many years. Sometimes I think the beginning of the age, I think they say they transition something like 250 years or something like that. Because an age lasts like 2,000. I don't know the exact numbers, but you can look it up.
So anyway, Mother Earth you know, we ultimately, our bodies come originally from the dust and earth,
Right,
and
our physical
energies,
bodies.
our physical bodies from Mother Earth, and then the Creator blows the life into us, creating our souls. So as humanity is purging and coming to a place of awakening as a result of all these things happening energetically in the planetary system, Mother Earth, with our own personal agreements that we made to have in this lifetime and experience, and what we chose to grow with when we came into these bodies, it's really important to connect and bond with Mother Earth. We have spent so many lifetimes, and I'm not knocking this, looking up. Now, it's important to be connected to the divine realms, yes, and that's why I'm saying I'm not knocking this. But now is the time to really step in to connect with the earth so that you're connected with both, really. So what we want to do is take everybody on a journey meditation to all the chakra places, locations around the earth, and give everybody an experience. And when we do this, Jason and I will rotate. And actually, this past winter, this past, we giggle a lot.
We kind of did this when we were down in Florida, because I live down in Big Pine Key, Florida. So we actually went into the water and connected with all of the chakras of Mother Earth back then, which was, I don't know, like 6-8 months ago. It's like November, I think, or December.
Yes, it was. I think it might have been November, the early part of December. But our purpose for doing this, our intentions were for the highest good for humanity, because our intentions were to time travel to each chakra while we were in the water, and we had already invoked and invited the rest of the elementals, fire being the sun we used, the air for the wind, and the water, and we used our bodies in Mother Earth. And then we time traveled together to each one of these locations, and I'm trying to find the right word, because we worked with each chakra's heart soul song.
Right.
Remember?
We did. Yes. So everybody is given a unique vibration. It's kind of like your thumbprint, or now they're saying ear prints, where pretty much humans are something like 98.2% or 98.8%. Or 98-something% of all the same. There's only a very small percentage that makes us individuals. And our vibrations are the same thing. Our vibrations are unique to us just the way that our thumbprint is unique to us. So it's the idea of our resonance, of our soul song, our vibration, and how we interact with ourselves and the world around us. The world has its own unique soul song as well. And each chakra has its own certain frequencies. If you've gotten into toning before, we use different songs like Ah for our heart, and Ai for our third eye, and that type of thing. So we were connecting with those energies and that vibration, that frequency from ourselves, and connecting with the soul songs of each of the chakras and of Mother Earth in general.
And the purpose, the reason behind that we originally did this was so that it would be more accessible for humanity as they were going through their purges and waking up. It was kind of like turning up the volume and putting a microphone in so that all of creations could be affected in a positive, loving way as a result.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ultimately, right?
Well, I mean, the case is that we're all energy, and since we come of Mother Earth, and we have our chakras, she has her chakras, and there's no way for us to live on Mother Earth without being affected by her. Kind of like how we experience our energies is all through our chakras and our energy systems. Well, we're going to experience anything that Mother Earth is experiencing because that energy is coming out towards us. So there's no way for us not to be affected by it. So might as well get involved with it and help it be what it is that we want to be.
Yes.
Mutually creative with Mother Earth versus, just she's talking to us. It's our responsibility to listen.
Exactly. And she's talking to us through earthquakes, through tornadoes,
tsunamis,
fires, wildfires.
Well, even if, I mean, I don't necessarily want to get into it, but even politics and stuff, because you can see her energy and how the people of the world are reacting. So we're kind of going through this major shift right now. So it might feel like chaos theory a little bit. It might feel like the whole world's going to go on itself. But chaos theory says that we go through this time of chaos, and then after chaos comes this time of alignment. So that's kind of what we're going through right now. So it's our job to really, kind of like how we want to be the witness self or the observer of our own emotions, we can start seeing that intuitively with the Earth's energy as well and how we interact with it.
Well, right. And so think about it. We've got our own internal purging that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the experiences of teachings, lessons, and growth that we have with each other,
mm-hmm.
regardless if you're a good friend, a stranger, or a family member, or a lover. And then you've got Mother Earth trying to get everybody's attention, and then, you know, we've got the planetary things going on. So there's
right.
a lot going on all at one time.
Well, and don't ever expect yourself to have to be, you know, I go through this, I need to know everything. But the fact is you don't need to know everything. Just have an idea of what's going on. And then there are people out there who specialize in different things who you can go to for help in those things. Like, we're healers. So if you need help with releasing things, then, you know, we do that in different ways energetically, like either through shamanism or through Reiki or other energy healing means. You go to someone who's an expert in that thing. The same way that you might go to an astrologer to have your chart done, to be like, whoa, what's going on with my energy field? This is my time of life, and this is what's going on. They can tell you energetically, you know, well, you're in this alignment with this and this and this, and this is what's going on for you. And I don't really know a lot about that, but I love going to an astrologer and having them tell me things and then be like, oh, that makes so much sense now.
Well, and I have a good friend, Jan King, who
mm-hmm.
does astrology, and I've had her on my show, and we've talked about it.
Hi, Jan.
She might be watching live. And what she believes, and I agree with, and I'm not sure how you will feel about this, you may or may not, but that it is important to know, to have your chart done. If you're a person who really wants to take ownership with the choices and decisions and soul agreements that they have made in this lifetime, it is a good suggestion, not mandatory, but it's a good suggestion to have your chart done, because then you have things to go off by. Let's say you're in your chart, it says between the ages of 20 and 30 for you is going to be extremely purging, maybe difficult. Okay, you know that coming in. So how can, now that you're aware of this, how can, but you're not sure how it's going to go down, how can you best sail through it without the fear?
Well, there's also times,
and the trauma.
Right. But then there's also things like, for me, I have, I forget exactly what it's called, but over the next 6 months to a year, I have this thing going on where my ability to draw in abundance and financial abundance for myself seems to be a really good time. But if I didn't know that in my chart, I wouldn't know necessarily to put in the energy into that realm of my life to create that for myself. So you can sometimes miss out on really important opportunities for yourself just by not knowing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and anyway, so the point of this show is also to, that's okay.
Tangent.
No, the tangent's fine because we go with the flow, right, Jay?
Intuition, source energy speaking through us.
Anyway, oh, we can't see the candle.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Let me just move it over a little bit more.
That's me repositioning myself.
That's okay. That's totally fine. It's just that we look, I love having the light between us and around us and within us.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, where were we? Anyway, so the point of this is that what we would think that is important to share with you is that during these times that we're in right now, that if you could take time during prayer or meditation to connect with Mother Earth, and perhaps maybe even send love to Mother Earth, you know, ask Mother Earth, how can you be more of service for yourself, for your own soul's journey, so that you can be more of service for the greater good.
Right. Living from your center stream of being always brings out your highest good as well as the highest good of everyone else around you. And so if we're all doing that, then not only are we helping ourselves and our community, but we're helping the planet as well.
Yes.
Because source energy, or what you're here for, what our soul is telling us to do with our lives, is never going to tell us something that's not in alignment with the highest good of everyone on the planet. It's whether or not people are listening to that and actually taking ownership for what they're here for and what they're meant to do. Although sometimes we also have to understand that everything happens for a reason. So some people's journey might be to make some things kind of shake up a little bit that some of us might feel as negative, but some of those things are kind of necessary to progress things forward.
Well, yeah, and what I've also discovered in my own personal journey and experiences with other people as a healer is that we may have, I think when we come in, when we make our soul agreements, that we might set up, okay, I'm going to have this traumatic experience. And it doesn't necessarily mean a physical abuse. It could be even a loss of all your money or your home. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to mean a physical abuse thing or emotional. And because I need to learn this particular lesson, whatever it is.
Right.
Okay, so let's say, so when you come into your earthly body, the majority of us forget what we've come here to learn, okay? Except for maybe the new souls that are coming in, the new kids, they might remember now because they're known as the blue crystal children.
A lot of that's also based on conditioning. So the more you have people like us, in my generation, is of a little bit higher, was born into a little bit of a higher vibration than yours, and you know, each new generation is born into a slightly higher vibration. The more like-minded people like us who are raising kids, the less conditioning they get to fit into that box.
Right.
You wanna, for lack
and
of a better
things
word.
need to crumble before they can rebuild.
Right.
And what are we rebuilding? Heaven on earth, unity and peace, and the freedom for all of us to live our lives joyfully, healthy, in a prosperity way.
Right.
And
it's all about soul evolution. Our soul is evolving through lifetime. So, you know, if you don't get it done this time, you always have another. And another and
But
another.
this is the grand opportunity in this lifetime, because we've had things occur in this particular lifetime that have not happened for thousands of years. I mean, we had our first harmonic convergence in 1987. Were you born in 87, Jason?
No, I was born in 83.
Oh, okay. So you were...
I was alive during that time.
Yeah. So how old were you then? You were, what? 5? Okay. So,
or wait, 4.
4. So you were 4 when the first harmonic convergence and Christ conscious convergence happened.
Right.
And that was the first time it had happened, I think, in the history. So
I just get excited about this time for me, just because, you know, not only am I an Aquarian born in an Aquarian age, but now this is the blue moon in Aquarius.
Yes, that's right. Yes, the blue moon is in Aquarius. And it's also influencing Saturn and Jupiter. And this is really a time about setting boundaries. So we're going to talk for a few more minutes, and then in, let's see,
6 minutes?
6 minutes? No. 5 minutes. 4 minutes.
Well, do we quickly want to let's just go over...
Yeah, go ahead. Why don't you do that?
What the chakras are, where they're located?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I don't know if everyone knows where your chakras are in your body, but the chakras of Mother Earth don't necessarily have the same type of... some of them are fixed and some of them are not. So the root chakra, which for us is located pretty much in your perineum area, right? Yep. If you followed your crown straight down through your body where it comes up between your legs, that's your root chakra. On Mother Earth, that's in Mount Shasta, which is in California, Northern California. The sacral is located in Lake Titicaca. And that is, the sacral is, I would say it's like the bladder area, but I just found this out the other day, that you know, if you follow your spine down your back, you have that kind of like triangular place, like right where your back and your butt. That's called your sacral. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I didn't know that. So that's your sacral area. Your third chakra, or the solar plexus, which for us is that, well, your solar plexus.
Well, the diaphragm.
But the diaphragm, but this is actually also called your solar plexus, so it makes sense. And that is in, I'm going to pronounce this wrong. It's in the North Territory of Australia. It's called Uluru Kata Juta. I think
sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. And then the fourth chakra, the heart chakra, for us is pretty much in your sternum area. I like to say if you take your nipples and you go straight across, it's right in the center, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
agreed.
so, and then the heart chakra is in Glastonbury, which I also find kind of interesting because I'm a huge Avalon fan, and I, you know, King Arthur legends and Merlin and the priestess of Avalon and all that. Alchemy, all of that kind of, I don't want to say originated there, but they have a lot of that stuff going on there, and Avalon is known to be in Glastonbury. At least that's where they believe its dimensional shift is. The fifth chakra, which is your throat, for Mother Earth, that actually is in kind of 3 different locations because, you know, it's creating a throat, and that is in the Great Pyramids, Mount Sinai, and the Mount of Olives. And then the sixth chakra, which is your third eye and fourth eye. That changes pretty much every like couple of thousands of years. So it shifts 1/12 of the way to the west every 2,000 years. So right now it is in conjuncture with the heart chakra in Glastonbury, but it is going to shift very soon. I'm not sure of the exact same date, and we're not even exactly sure where it's moving to, but they believe a lot of the times that this third eye, the third eye for us, deals a lot with like our intuition and our connection to be able to, psychic abilities, kind of our way of perceiving energies and stuff is all through our third eye. And this, they believe that a lot of these energies of the third, or of your third eye, does, oh, we have, oh,
go ahead.
I'm going to try to be quick.
1 minute.
Creates the sacred spaces like Shambhala and Avalon, and, you know, those sacred sites they believe are like places
Machu
Picchu, right, where all these energies start, where the new age people are coming together to make the new energy happen. And then lastly, we have the crown chakra, which the crown chakra, which is what helps us to connect with our divine source, is in Mount Galius.
And we hope we're saying it correctly.
And that's in the Himalayas.
And that's in the most sacred mountains of the Himalayas.
Yes.
Yes, the most sacred. Okay, we're going to take a short break. So get your water glasses and your water bottles ready, and we'll be right back. Just wait. They know why we're waiting.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Long Talk Radio.
Welcome, Blog Talk listeners, and thank you for joining us. And we have special guest Jason Kirkpatrick here today. Would you like to say hello?
Hello.
And we're talking about the chakras, and we're talking about the blue moon and how it's important to set boundaries, to voice your needs so that you can be heard and take ownership. And we're going to do a journey this morning that's really exciting, and then we will be taking calls. So if you have your water ready, we'll quickly do the water blessing. Well, here, Jace, I'll put one hand. Okay. And your water's ready. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So let's get on with the meditation so that way we can take callers, because we're really excited today. We love callers, don't we, Jay?
We love callers.
Mm-hmm.
We live to talk about what's passionate to us and hopefully to you.
Yes, we're like this all the time. All right. So everybody, please close your eyes. Put yourself in a comfortable position. And Jason, I know you're starting. Jason is going to start us. And for those who are listening later in the archives, please know that you can also participate in what we're about to do. So we invite the Ascended Masters. We invite the grandmothers of the four directions. We invite the celestial beings in the angelic realm.
All right, so imagine, sense, feel, and experience yourself in the Mother Crystal, deep down in the heart of Mother Earth. Feel her energy around you like a warm blanket. Feel your energy rising in the core of yourself like a warm white light. Let it fill your body, expand outside of you, becoming in harmony with this Mother Crystal. Imagine, sense, feel, and experience a cord from your root chakra connecting with this crystal. Let's just take 3 deep breaths to really ground and center ourselves in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, as we continue to journey outside of this space, imagine, sense, feel, and experience this root cord that is connected to the Mother Crystal, following you no matter where you go. Throughout time and space, that is all irrelevant, for we are in the here and the now, in a time of endlessness, as we continue this journey.
As we rise up from the Mother Crystal, the first place that we journey to is Mount Shasta, so that we can connect with the root chakra of Mother Earth. And we proceed to go, and we have arrived. We're sitting in a circle, all together, sitting on the chakra, the root chakra of Mount Shasta. With your intentions, allow a line of connection from your root chakra all the way down into the root chakra of Mount Shasta. Allow the energies of the divine root chakra of Mount Shasta to flow up into each chakra, rising up into the earth chakra, the root chakra, coming up into the sacral, rising up into the navel, each breath, rising up into the solar plexus, rising up into the heart, rising up into the throat, rising up into the crown, the third eye, rising up into the crown. Taking a few moments to allow this energy of the root chakra of Mount Shasta, of Mother Earth, to integrate fully and balance with all our chakras.
Now we travel to the Sacral Chakra of Mother Earth, to Lake Titicaca. We travel and we are there. Send a cord from your root chakra into Mother Earth's Sacral Chakra, deep down into the ground. Pulling this energy of the Sacral Chakra of Mother Earth up through our chakras, through your feet, into the root, into the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown chakra, as we continue to draw these energies up, feeling them enhance, grow, and vibrate with our own chakras, integrating, balancing, and harmonizing.
Next, we journey to northern Australia in the Urulu Katoja, if I am saying that correctly with respect. We are sitting in a circle. We are dropping a connection cord from our root chakra into the solar plexus of Mother Earth. Allowing the energies of the Divine Mother solar plexus to come rise up into our root chakra, rising up into our sacral, rising up into our solar plexus, rising up into our hearts, rising up into our throats, rising up into our third and fourth eyes, rising up into our crown, allowing the divine energies of the solar plexus of Mother Earth to integrate and balance within all our chakras.
All right, our energy is going to rise up as we travel to the heart chakra of Mother Earth, located in Glastonbury, England. We are all sitting in a circle, sending a root cord from our root chakra into the heart chakra of Mother Earth, sending it down deep into the ground, being connected to the Mother Crystal as well as to the chakra, the heart chakra of Mother Earth. Bringing these energies up through our chakras into our root, into our soul, our sacral, through the solar plexus, now as we connect heart to heart with Mother Earth, now into our Christ heart, our throat chakra, our third eye, into the crown, taking a moment to feel these energies building and growing as they integrate, balance, and harmonize with our chakras. Excellent.
Next, we're going to time travel to the Great Pyramids, Mount Sinai, and the Mount of Olives, to the throat chakra of Mother Earth. And we are in all three locations at the same time. Excuse me. Sending a grounding cord, a connection cord from the root chakra into the throat chakra of Mother Earth. Breathing in and bringing up that energy into the root. Raising the energy into the sacral. Raising the energy into the solar plexus. Raising the energy into the heart. Raising the energy into the throat chakra. Raising the energy into the third and fourth eyes. Raising the energies into the crown. Allowing full integration, balance, and vibration.
Now as we time travel outside of time, outside of space, to the third eye chakra of Mother Earth. For this chakra is changeable and movable. And in our reality and in this moment, it is located in conjunction with the heart chakra in Glastonbury. Sending a connection cord to the third eye chakra of Mother Earth. Deep through our space-time reality, into the deep Mother Crystal, and the layers of Mother Earth into the third eye, bringing the energy up into our root chakra, into our sacral, rising up into our solar plexus, into our heart, into our throat chakra, the energies rising from the third eye of Mother Earth to our third and fourth eyes, bringing in the divine infinite wisdom of the universe and of Mother Earth, rising up into our crown chakra, giving ourselves a moment to integrate, to balance and harmonize these energies as they activate and rise through all of our chakras, connecting with the third eye of Mother Earth.
We now time travel to Mount Galius, the most sacred mountain in the Himalayas. And we are there. Extend a connection cord from your root chakra to the crown on Mother Earth in Mount Galius. We hope with respect we are saying it correctly. Allowing this divine energy to flow up into our root chakra. Bringing this divine energy up into our sacral. Bringing this divine energy into our solar plexus. Raising this energy deep within our hearts. Breathing in this energy, raising it up into our throat chakra. Raising up this energy deep into our third and fourth eyes. Connecting, waking up our pituitary glands. Rising up the energies into the crown. Allowing these divine energies of the crown chakra within Mother Earth to rise, balance, integrate all these divine sacred energies connected to all 7 chakras on all locations on Mother Earth, connected deep within the Mother Crystal in the center of Mother Earth, allowing your physical body, internal body, and higher self to allow full integration, centering and balancing, allowing the element of air, your breath, fire, your heart, water, the liquid in water within you, body, the earth within you, to fully integrate with these divine sacred places, allowing your aura, your energy field, to smooth out and integrate these high vibrations. We prepare now to come fully present within the Mother Crystal, all journeying back together. We are all inside the Mother Crystal, within the center of Mother Earth. Knowing that you can travel to these chakra locations during meditation and prayer. Everyone returning now. Everyone now stepping out of the Mother Crystal and fully coming present back into your physical body. Now coming back into your physical body. Wiggling your toes, your fingers, opening your eyes when you're ready. Feeling really grounded with Mother Earth, divinely vibrating, balanced, centered, at peace. How was that for you, Jason? This is so great having you here because I've got someone I can instantly ask for feedback.
I felt this really deep throb in my third eye when we got there. I don't know if anyone else felt that, but I felt this really deep like throbbing, like I could feel it here. And then when you talked about the pituitary gland, it was like it like went through my skull. It was really cool.
Wow, awesome.
And then when we went back into the Mother Crystal, all I saw was the violet color, like it was just emanating outward, like when you see those kaleidoscope things that when you turn them, the color comes. It looks like it was coming from the inside out. All I kept seeing was this violet color. It was beautiful.
Wow, wow. Anybody who's listening and watching, it'd be awesome for you to like comment in the comment section and let us know what your experience was. For me, it was very profound. You know, I'm so glad we did this.
Me too.
Because
this is our second time doing this, just in a slightly different way.
Yeah, because the first time we were standing in water, and this time we were doing it definitely differently. Same cause and effect, I think, in the outcome. Because we were feeling like so connected and so loved. We were like, oh, don't you think?
I agree. Yeah.
That we just wanted to go out there and love and hug everyone. So, Jason, why don't you tell everybody take a minute or two to tell everybody what you do and what your specialties are and what your gifts are that you offer to the world in your holistic practice.
Well, I guess I do a lot of different things. I'm in the process of, I guess, trying to coin the term spiritual broker because nobody else really uses that term. I'm a certified transformational dream builder life coach as well as a Reiki master. But my studies are also bringing in some curanderismo, shamanism, kind of, whatever resonates with me I take, but my specialties are working with the universal laws. I'm also getting into the principles of alchemy and utilizing that. You can reach me by my phone number, which is area code 802-922-4971. My email currently is dancingpathways@gmail.com, but that's actually going to be changing because I'm having a new business model set up where it's going to be called Vision Life Coaching. And that website, when it's up and running, will be visionlifecoach.com. And I will also have jason@visionlifecoach.com as my email address coming up shortly in the next month or so.
People can find you on Facebook.
Yeah,
too.
You can find me on Facebook. I have Dancing Pathways on Facebook, so you can find me there. I also run a meetup down in Big Pine Key, Florida, Holistica, Pathways to Wellbeing, so you can check us out there. We'd love to see you.
Yeah, if you're in the Key West.
Yeah, and if
you're traveling through Big Pine Keys.
Yeah.
When is that? On what days, just in case?
As of right now, we're meeting Monday nights at 6 o'clock till 7:30 at Good Food Conspiracy, which is the health food store in Big Pine. So big shout out to them. We love that they allow us to meet there. It's a great place for gathering and sharing. And we pretty much do this kind of stuff just in person. So we do things from reading books to stimulate conversation to anything astrologically. We have different people who bring different gifts to the table, and it's all about community. It's all about us sharing our gifts with each other to help each other grow and learn. It's not one person is ever meant to have it all. We're designed this way to be able to work together to create a community. That's kind of what I specialize in, is helping people to really tap into that center stream of being.
And that's your life coaching, isn't it?
Right, that's my life coaching. That's what I do, is how to help you to create the life that you'd love to live based on your soul purpose, how to draw abundance to yourself through doing that. And pretty much by doing that, not only are you helping yourself, but you're helping your community and the world all at the same time. So it's a fabulous, wonderful, joyous, miraculous thing.
Which is really exciting. Exciting. Yes. And a couple of weeks ago, I went out to the world and I was telling people that I love them. I love you. Remember when I did that? Anyone who caught that show? It was the conversation that I had with Jason in person.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't it be nice if we could go out there and tell the world I love you without an attachment, without them thinking
90 seconds.
Without them thinking we're weird or whackouts.
Right.
And I had a great success that day
Yeah.
when I did it, Jay. Have you tried it yet?
Yeah, I love it. I do it all the time.
Do you?
And sometimes you don't even need to tell people you love them if you're feeling a little uncomfortable. You just intend the energy to go to them, give them a smile, and when people smile back, you know that they received it.
Exactly. So I want to thank Jason for coming on and being our special guest today. I'm so excited.
I'm very grateful for being here. Thank you for asking me.
Thank you. And you can reach me at www.genadivinehealing.com. And next Thursday, we will be switching the show. So the Healing Circle number 26 for next week is going to be Wednesday evening. And I'm not sure, I might choose like 8 p.m. or maybe 7 p.m. So that way people can join in. And the reason for that is because I have a special guest coming to visit me, and I'm going to be away camping. So, and they arrive on Thursday, and they leave the following Thursday. So, and it interferes during the morning time in a positive way. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm going to adjust the show so I can still have them. So that...
10 seconds.
So August 12th or 13th, whenever that Thursday is, will probably be that Thursday evening, and then after that we'll go back on the regular schedule. So thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. We're so in sync. God bless you. Namaste. Aho.
Mateo.
Remember, you are loved. Thank you for joining us.
And you are loved.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to add?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.